right, so just lay here for a moment and take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale. Take another breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Take another breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to bring your legs together, and on your next breath in, reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then bring them back behind you. Point your toes for a full body stretch, reaching in opposite directions. And then pull everything in. Toes come in, hands come in, reaching for those toes. The hamstrings are activated. And then we're going to inhale again, reach back, point the toes. Feel that wonderful stretch in your tummy. And then pull everything in. Toes are flexed, hands reaching for those toes. 2 more times we're going to do that. Reaching way back. And then pulling it all in. One last one. Inhale and reach back. And exhale and pull it in. And I'm going to let you let your hands rest on the mat. Bend your knees. And then tuck your tailbone so that your back becomes flattened against the floor. Pull the belly button down. As you pull the belly button down, notice that your buttocks lift just a little bit off of the floor. And then we're going to release the lower back, tilting your pelvis so that there's a little bit of space in between the lower back and the mat. And then we're going to close that space, pulling the belly button down, flattening the back, and then release that, making that little tunnel again. Take a breath in, pull the belly button down, close that space, and then exhale to release it. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, pull the belly button down. Exhale and release. And one last one. Inhale and pull it down. Exhale and release. And then we're just going to settle with that belly button down again. So the back is really flat. Pull the belly button in. Take a breath. And on the exhale, I want you to try to pull the belly button down even more. Really nice and tight. Take another breath in. Keep it tight. And exhale. Try to pull that belly button down as tight as you can. This is called imprinting. We want to try to keep that belly button in that tight spot through the whole class if we can. And I will remind you to pull it down. I say pull that belly button in. This is where I want it to go. Pull your right knee into your chest. And point your toe up towards the ceiling. Flex that foot. Slowly lower it down towards the floor. Remember, don't let that belly button go. Inhale, take the knee in. Point your toe up. Flex that foot. Slowly lower it down towards the floor. 2 more times on this leg. We inhale, pull it in. Point that toe up. Flex your foot. Slowly lower it down. And last one, inhale. Point your toe. Flex and slowly lower it down. And then bend your knee. Pull that foot back to the floor. Check in with your tummy. Make sure that belly button is still down. And then take the left knee into your chest. Point your toe up. Flex that foot. Slowly lower it down towards the floor. Again, not touching. Inhale, take it in. Point that toe up. Flex your foot. Slowly lower it down. 2 more times. Inhale. Point. Exhale. Flex and lower. And last one. Point. Exhale. Flex and lower. And then we're going to lift both knees up to about a 90-degree angle. Keep your tummy tight. just a little bit. Take a quick breath. And then as you exhale, push those feet away for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick breath. Exhale, drive that belly button down, down, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another breath. Exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. We're going to do 3 more. Exhale. Push that belly button down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe. And exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees into your chest and take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath in. And then exhale, lowering your feet down to the floor. We're going to take your hands just to your ears, not really behind your head, but fingertips behind your ears. Hold that belly button in tight. I feel like the music has gotten louder. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. And we're going to press the belly button into the floor as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling. So the chest is reaching, the head's just coming along for the ride. Inhale, lower back down. And then exhale, push that belly button down as you lift the chest. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, chest comes up a little bit higher each time. Inhale and lower. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. And lift. Going for 4 more right here. 3, 2, and last one. Lower your head all the way down to the floor. Take your right knee back into your chest and extend it up towards the ceiling. We're going to flex that foot and take your opposite hand, so left hand towards your right toe. Inhale, lower it down towards the floor, and then exhale to lift left hand towards right toe. So with the foot flexed, it makes it easier for the fingertips to reach towards the toes. Even if they don't quite touch, you should feel a good stretch through that hamstring behind you. And we're going for 4 more here. 3, 2, 1. Take that knee and bend it, take it back to the mat, and pull the other knee into your chest. Lift that foot up towards the ceiling, flexed foot. Right hand comes towards your left toe. I had to think about that for a second. Inhale and lower down. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift. Does anybody feel like they want to come up higher with their hips? We're going to do that soon, but not yet. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so feet come back to the floor. Just have to fix my necklace here before it chokes me. Okay, so feet are back on the floor. We're going to do some bridges so that we can prepare to advance with those leg lifts. So hands are right by your sides on the floor. Feet are flat. That belly button should be pulled down tight. I just noticed mine was not, so I just want to remind you. Take a breath and exhale to lift your hips slowly up towards the ceiling and press them up as high as they can go. Inhale, starting with the upper back, slow and controlled, all the way back down. And then exhale to lift, just like that, reversing the lift of the spine. Come all the way back up. And lower back down, nice and slow. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower down. And we're going for 4 more. Lift, give it a good squeeze when you get to the top. Inhale, lower down. And exhale to lift. Inhale and lower down. I think we've got 2 more. I just lost track. It might have been just one, but we'll do a bonus one if we messed up. So last one right here. Exhale to lift. And inhale, lower it all the way down. And we'll bring those knees in. I don't know about you guys, but my butt was still on that from all the work we did yesterday. Take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath in. And then exhale. We're going to extend your right leg. And lift your head and chest. Take your right hand to the right ankle. And then switch. Pull it in. Inhale for one side. And exhale and switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. I love this one because we get a good stretch on the glutes while we're working our stomachs. 4 more to go. 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes in. Feet come back to the floor. And then we're going to take that right foot back up to the air. So you can stay with it, just lowering the leg down, lowering the arm. Or if you want to add a little extra, you're going to lift the hips as you come up. Use your left foot to push up and out of the floor. Inhale as you lower that leg back down. It doesn't quite touch. And then exhale to lift back up again. Obviously, unless you have super long arms, you're not going to get to the toe, but maybe you'll get to the knee. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. Five more on this side. We can do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Let's lower back down. Pull those knees in. Take another breath. Exhale, release. Take your right leg to the floor. Left leg comes up. Flex your foot. Inhale and lower it down. Exhale as it comes up, lift. You got a little balancing work to do. I didn't notice it on the first side, but this side says, hey, gotta pay attention here to your balance. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower. Five more. Push it up. 4. Can the hips go a little higher for these last 3? 2 and 1. All the way down. Pull those knees in. You can rock a little side to side. Take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to extend your right leg out and extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to take behind your left thigh with one hand and up to the ankle with the other side. Point your toe on both feet. Point your toe. So your head is lifted towards your knee. Tummy's tight. And then switch that. Inhaling for one side. Exhaling and switch. So another exercise where we get a 2-for-1 deal. Flexing those hamstrings and working the tummies. If your neck bothers you, you can take it down to the floor. So we've been pointing your toes here. Try flexing your feet and notice how those flexed feet change the exercise. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, head to the floor, knees to the chest. Take a breath. And we're going to take hold of your big toes and pull them down towards your shoulders. So knees are spread wide. You can rock side to side a little bit here. And if you would like to, try straightening one leg at a time. And then pull in that leg and pull out the other one. Last one. Release the feet to the floor and extend your legs long. We're going to take the arms up overhead and roll up. Once you get up there, we're going to stay for a moment though so I can show you a series that we're going to do. Inhale. Take a breath in and then exhale to lift up to a seated position. And hinge forward. And we're going to inhale to come back. So from here, we're going to bend the knees. You can stay right here with it or extend them up. Bring them back down. Take them back forward and hinge. And then roll it back onto the floor. Arms come up overhead. Exhale to lift. Hinge forward. Come back halfway. Bend the knees. Stay. Lift. Extend. Bend. Take them back down. Hinge forward. Roll it all the way back. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, come up. Hinge forward. Inhale, come back halfway. Bend those knees. And they can come up. Extend. Bend. Bring it down. Hinge forward. Roll it back slow. Exhale to come back up. And hinge forward. And come back halfway. Tummy's tight, bend those knees. Lift, extend, bring it in, take it down, come forward. Roll it back slow. Exhale and lift. Hinge forward. Inhale, halfway back. And bend. Lift. Extend. Bend. Take it down. Forward we go. Roll it back. We're going for 3 more of these. You can do it. Exhale and lift. Whew. And forward. Inhale it back. Bend. Lift. Extend. Bend. Come on forward. You look beautiful. Come on down. We got 2 left. And hinge. Come on back. Bend those knees. Lift. Bring it in. And come forward. Here we go. Last one. Bend, lift, bend, take it down, come forward. We're going to stay here for a moment, take a breath, exhale, take another breath, and then exhale to roll it back up, and come all the way up to your seated position. We're going to come onto hands and knees next. Tuck your chin, pulling your belly up towards the ceiling. And then exhale to drop your belly down, raise your chest and look forward. Inhale, take the tummy up, elbows come out towards the sides. And then exhale to drop your belly down, raise your chest and look forward. Inhale it in. Press the floor away as you're pulling that belly button up towards the ceiling. And then exhale to drop your belly, raise your chest, and look forward. 2 more of these. Inhale. Take it all in and up. Exhale. Drop it down. Pull the shoulders in and push up. Oops, sorry. Press your belly button down. Chest is lifted. One more time. Take it all in. Pull everything up. And last one. Lower the belly and lift your chest. Inhale to a flat back. We're going to do the bird dog. We haven't done it just a straight bird dog in a while. And that in itself can be a really effective exercise. So flat tummy, or flat back, tight tummy. We're going to take that foot backwards. And I want you to focus on just keeping that back straight, keeping your hips square to the floor. If you can see yourself in your camera, you can take a look at your form and see where your hips are, just to make sure that they're square. Push that foot back as far as it will go. And when you are ready with your foot, lift the opposite arm, reaching that arm as far as it will go forward. So don't lose the tension in your foot. Each limb is reaching in opposite directions as if you're being pulled. Maybe you've got a rope on your foot, a rope on your wrist, and you're being pulled. Are your hips still square to the floor? Head is looking down. And breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to hold for one more breath. Exhale and bring it down. Sit back on your knees. We're going to take your wrists behind your back. Interlace your fingers and lift your chest. Inhale, come on back down. Arms come around to the front, and then press your hands forward as you pull your belly backwards, letting your head drop. Inhale, come up to your knees. Take your arms out to the sides. We're going to stay here for a moment before we do the other side. Staying on your knees, we're going to just make some little circles with those arms. Reverse directions. Reverse again. And take it back one more time. We're going to take the hands, palms face forward. Press them together as you come backwards. Drop your head, pull the belly button in, and then lift, pressing your chest open as you lift back up. Inhale, close it all down as you come down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, take it in. And exhale, lift up high. Just one more. And then we're going to take the arms forward. Inhale as they come up and around. Exhale, follow them back forward and find your mat. Flat back. Take a breath. Pull that belly in tight and then lift your left leg behind you. Flexed foot. Hips square to the floor. Push that foot backwards as far as it will go. Really energize that leg. Push it, push it, push it. And then reach the opposite arm towards the front. Find that balance. Check in with the hips. Are the toes pointing downwards? Are the hands reaching as far as they can go? And breathe. Exhale. Keep that tightness in the belly. Breathe. Exhale. 3 more breaths. We can do it. Exhale. 2 more. And last one. Breathe in. Exhale and lower down to the floor. Tuck your chin, pulling that belly up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop your belly down, raise your chest and look forward. Inhale, tuck everything up and in. And exhale to drop it all down, raise your chest and look forward. We're going to push back to your heels again. Bring the arms around behind you. Another good stretch of the chest, lifting the hips. And then come on back down. Hands come forward, press forward, pulling your belly button in, and the head drops. Inhale, the arms come up towards the ceiling as you rise. And we're going to Open the arms down towards the side. Flip the palms down low. And then inhale them together as you come down. Flip them to turn so that they come together as you come up. Inhale, tummy's tight as you sit back, not quite touching your feet. And then come on back up again. Inhale and lower. Exhale and lift up. Let your head come down with the arms and let it rise with the arms as they come up. Two more of these to go. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And exhale and lift. Come on down with the arms. And we're going to take your right foot forward to come into a lunge position. Before we do that, let me just check on the time. All right, we're good. Right foot forward. Hands can come forward too. And we're going to dig your back foot into the floor and then bring it forward to standing. So we're going to come all the way up. Hopefully my head doesn't get cut off. It didn't. We're here. So we're going to practice a yoga phrase that we did in our Balaton class. We practiced in Pilates last week too, because I want you to get a lot of practice of it, especially for your hip flexors and for your balance. So what it looks like is we're going to start by raising your left leg up. And so I'm going to take this left leg and bring it up towards the ceiling, not all the way towards the ceiling. Arms come towards the ceiling as the leg comes up. Use something to focus on that's not moving. And from there, we're going to take that foot and bring it backwards to find a lunge. As you get to your lunge, that same hand, left hand, comes down to find your front foot. We come into a twist. We'll stay here for a second. And then we're going to take your right hand down to the floor. Push back and straighten your front leg. That back heel may come to the floor, it may not. Doesn't need to. Just hold here for a minute. Take a breath. Exhale, bend your front leg. We're going to shift your weight forward so that it comes to your foot and your hands as we raise your back leg up. So you're coming really to a standing split or a three-legged dog if you want to move those hands forward a little bit more. And then we're going to either take your foot to the floor or bring it all the way through back to your knee and come back up. So if you are at the floor right now, we're going to raise back up again. And slow and controlled, we're going to step back to your lunge. Find the floor and twist. And we'll hold here for 2 breaths. Take another breath in. On your exhale, take your back arm, bring it to the floor, and shift your weight backwards so you can straighten that front knee. Drop your head towards your knee. Take a breath. And on your exhale, we're going to shift forward onto that front leg and set yourself up so that you can lift your back leg up to a standing split or a three-legged dog. Hold here, take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale to bring that back leg in and through. Big balance challenge to come all the way up to the knee if you can. Beautiful. Arms come up. Here we go through. Back to your lunge with the twist. Hold here, take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale, that back arm comes down, find the floor and shift backwards, straighten your front leg. The head drops down. Maybe that back foot is finding the floor now with that heel. Take a breath. Exhale to shift forward on your front knee and lift your back leg. Point your toe. Take a breath. Exhale to pull it all the way through. Coming up. We're going to go through this one more time. Take a breath here. Exhale. Down to the floor, push that foot backwards, find your twist. Take a breath. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, back arm comes to the floor. Shift that weight backwards, straightening your front leg. Hold here, breathe. And exhale. Take another breath. Exhale, shift forward, lift your back leg. Drop your head towards your knee a little closer if you can. Point your toe. And then we're going to bring that leg in just to the floor this time. Rise with the arms up to the sides. Bring them to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, a little bend of the knees as you fold forward. Let your head come down, hands to the floor. Straighten the legs and lift just halfway. Inhale, drop your chin. Hands to the floor. Little bend in those knees. And then exhale to sweep the arms all the way back up again. Hands come to heart center. And we're going to go into the other side. So now you know what to expect. We're going to go through it 5 times, nice and slow. Take a breath. I'm going to turn this way actually so you can see my other leg. You want to be towards the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, push that leg backwards. Find your twist. Hold here and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale, that back arm comes down to the floor. Shift your weight backwards, straightening your front leg as best you can. Notice how stiff you might be on this side compared to how nice and loose you were on that other side when we finished. Inhale, shift your weight forward, and we're going to raise that back leg up. No forcing anything, the first time. Breathe in. Exhale, take it down. And bring it up and through if you can. Knowing that balance is different from one side to the other. Reach that arm up, or reach those arms up. Take a breath. Exhale, bring it down. Back leg comes back. Reach that other arm up towards the ceiling. Hold here and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath in. And exhale, the top arm comes to the floor. Shift your weight backwards, dropping your head towards your knee. Hold here, take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale to come forward, lifting your back leg. Hold here, take another breath. Exhale. Inhale, bringing it down and coming through, either to the floor or lifting it all the way up. Hold here, take another breath. And exhale to take it down. Find the back of your mat with that foot and get into your twist. Maybe even turning your head to look up towards your hand. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale, that hand comes down. Shift your weight to press backwards. Maybe we're finding the floor now with that heel. Breathe in. Exhale, shift forward. Lifting your back foot. Maybe you can go a little higher now. You may be able to point that toe. Breathe in. Exhale to take that foot forward. Come up. We're going through this 2 more times. Inhale, push that foot backwards. Find your twist. Breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale, that hand comes down. Shift your weight, push back. Lower your head towards your knee. Breathe in. And exhale. Another breath. And we shift forward. Launch that leg up. Drop your head towards your knee a little bit more. Breathe. And exhale to pull your knee all the way up. Going into our last one. Take another breath. Exhale, foot back. Find your twist. See if you can turn that head to find your hand up towards the ceiling. Nice deep twist. Breathe in. Exhale, that hand comes to the floor. And we shift your weight backwards. Seeing if you can press that back heel down, straightening your front leg. Breathe. And exhale to shift forward. Lifting that back leg up, point your toe. Lower your head as much as you can towards your standing leg. Breathe in. And exhale. This time we're finding the floor with that foot. Little bend in those knees. Arms sweep up by the sides to come up to standing. Hands arrive at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Let the head hang, let the knees bend. Come up just halfway with a straightening of the legs. And then exhale to fold back forward again. Inhale, sweep the arms back up by the sides. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. We're going to walk the arms out to a plank position. Tummy's nice and tight. And slowly lower back down, coming to your knees and then to the floor. Take a breath here and exhale, pressing your hips into the floor and lifting the chest just a little bit, using a little bit of pressure from your hands, not too much. And then exhale to lower back down towards the floor. We're going to push back up onto your knees and all the way through to child's pose, and you can rest for a moment. Take another breath. Exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. One more breath. And then we're going to exhale to come out back onto your belly. Let's take your hands around behind your back. Interlace your fingers. And we're going to kick your right foot 2 times. Point that toe in. And then exhale to lift your chest as you bring that leg down. And we're going to do the other side. Inhale, left foot comes in 2 times. Point the toe. Exhale, extend that leg and lift. Now you can go back to the right if you want to, or bring both feet in 2 times. Kick those legs. Point your toes. Exhale and lift. Both feet come in. Kick them 2 times. Point. Exhale and lift. Kick 2 times. Point. Exhale, lift. 2 more of these. Inhale, kick. Point. Exhale, lift. And last one. Point. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower your body back to the floor. Hands come over by your chest. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the chest, pressing the belly button down to the floor. Elbows are in close by your sides. And then lower back down again to the mat. Take another breath, exhaling as you push the floor away to lift the chest a little bit more. Inhale and lower back down. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower back down. 2 more of these. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower back down. Last one. Exhale and lift. This time we're going to push all the way up to your knees and come through to child's pose. Let the knees come out to the sides. Let your head come to the floor. And reach your arms towards the front of your mat. Take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale. Come on back up to your knees. Drop the hips. So we're going to do a reverse push-up. I want you to go as slow as you can down to the floor. So we're going to keep the knees on the floor, elbows in close to your body, hips dropped so you're in a modified plank position. And we're going slow, slow, slow down to the floor, as slow as you can until you finally get there. And exhale once you get here. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to come up onto your knees. Reset. Tummy's nice and tight. Exhale, we're going to come down. We're going to hold halfway. Inhale first. Exhale, come down. 5, 4, 3. Hold, hold, hold. 3, 3, 3, 3. And then come down. 2 and 1. And rest. Let's take your hands behind your back, or behind your back, by your sides. Let your head rest on the floor. Flip it one direction. Hold here and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale to lift your head, turn it the other way. And take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath in. And exhale, bringing your hands right underneath your chin. Feet come up, and we're just going to shift them from side to side. One last one. And come back to the center. Hands come back by your sides. Take a breath. Tummies are tight. We're going to keep the feet on the floor. And exhale to press up. Coming all the way up with a straightened arm if you can. Feet are staying on the floor. Inhale and lower back down slow. Exhale and lift. All the way to straightened arms if you can. The hips are coming up. Inhale and lower back down. We're going to do 3 more of these. If you feel ready, you can lift those hips all the way up off the floor. Lift the thighs up off the floor too to an upward dog. We're doing 2 more nice and slow on the way down. Exhale to lift. Nice. Inhale, lower down. One last one. And then lower the knees. Push it all the way through the child's pose. And if you want a deeper stretch in the back, you can keep the knees together. And you'll notice it changes the stretch, making it a little deeper in that lower back area. Using the strength of your hands, you can press a little bit more energy into that area too. Take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale to release that. Come on up to your knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift the chest. And then bring the arms around in front of you. Press forward, pulling the belly backwards. Inhale to lift back up. We're going to take your right arm across your chest. And reach that arm back. Take that hand to the other side and raise your elbow up. The other arm comes across your chest. Reach back with that side. And then take that hand to your shoulder, raise that elbow up. Release and rotate the wrists. Bring the arms around in front of you. Take your right arm over your left, and then try to wrap your arms around each other to find eagle arms. We're going to reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, really finding a nice stretch through the upper back. Hold here, take a breath. And then exhale to release. Rotate the wrists back around the other way. And then take the left arm over the right. Breathe in. And exhale to lift those fingertips towards the ceiling. And you can either stay on your knees or come to a more comfortable position. We're just going to drop your chin towards your chest. Take a breath. And exhale as one ear falls towards your shoulder. Inhale your chin back to your chest, and exhale as the other ear falls towards your shoulder. And just little half circles from one side to the other. One last one each way. And let your head drop towards one ear. You can let it just stay there. Or take your hand to your head for a little deeper stretch. And maybe let the other hand hang down towards the floor or rest on the floor if you want to deepen it even more. And release. Chin back to chest. Maybe just little half circles again and take it to the other side. Let the ear just drop down. And maybe bring the other hand to your head and let the hand rest by your side. Hold, take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath in. And exhale to release that. Work out any creaks that you might have in your neck. And take a breath in, reaching up onto your knees if you're still on them. If not, it's okay. Exhale, flip the palms and bring them down. Last one, coming up, hands towards the ceiling as you breathe in, and then take them down to heart center as you exhale. Namaste.